How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Y'all come on in. Say happy November 30. Happy November 30, 2022. How y'all doing on Willie Williams? Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news show. Now, why my thing showing up like that right there? It's not showing up right, but we ain't really tripping. Subscribe. Tell somebody about a player. We finna do something just a tad bit different out here. The Mexican authorities is looking to extradite the friend of Shanquella Robinson out here in these streets. You know, as we all know that they lied. And I hope that they just keep on lying. Just keep on lying. Don't even try to switch it up and be like, we were just playing, you know what I'm saying? Or something like that, or we thought that it was alcohol poisoning and all that stuff right there. Just stick to your story. Stick to your ground. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mexico for taking a stand. Saying we need them back around here. You know what I'm saying? Or we need that one friend back around here, so we don't know if they're gonna bring them all back around. Or request that they all come back round now. But I hope that they do. And I just hope that they keep their stories to what it was. Y'all stand on it, regardless of what the autopsy say. Houston is in the building. What to do? So I hit that like on the way in. So the 641 by way of the 202 is here for the good noon news. Say, Willie, the 801 Salt Lake City, Utah, back in the mother 30 minutes of 5. Watch 23, 6 in your 9. Shot Town is up in here. Say the Bronx, New York is in this bitch. Say, well, pop and pass it. Let get these 30 minutes of 5. Say, smoking fire and watching fire. That's what's up. Get it in. Shout out to all people who is on their essential products. Do not be afraid to do you out here in these streets. Say, Sugar the 912 Savannah's in the building. Say, much love, Willie, get the bag, bro. Say, yo, Chi-Town or Chicago is in the building. Say, I put my hands on the light like I owed me, like it owed me some money. I'm trying to tell you, you got to touch on it. You got to feel on it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? The ATL is in the house. Orlando is in the building. North Carolina is in the house. Shout out to our dogs, the Trap. What's happening? Say the 412 is up in here for this fight. Say, hey, Willie, the Bronx is in here for that fight. Hey, chat family. Say the 202 is checking in for that new news. Chi-Town is in the chat. Appreciate you being around here. The 334 Gun Monkey Town is in the building. Say I caught I caught the top of the live. Say, hey, Willie, well, hey there. Listen, and all the new folk. Subscribe. Tell somebody about the player. Tell your co-workers. Tell your mama. If you know your daddy, go ahead on and tell your daddy. If you don't know your daddy, talk to mama boyfriends or something like that right there. Tell them, hey, look at what I'm watching. Maybe you need to watch. You know what I'm saying? We got to, no. Damn, we got to be able to spread the word. We get some more people around here. Look here. I ain't need much gonna hold you. We finna get right to the main event. Damn it, we finna start with. I just said we doing something different. What now? Why is that showing up like that right there? That is not how I need that to show up round here. I hope that y'all have started off having a beautiful day. Shout out to everybody who was at work. Shout out to everybody who was on the job. Or hell, shout out to everybody who got that work. Everybody who was on the job. All of the entrepreneurs out here, all of the almost entrepreneurs out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? This, as long as you trying to make you some paper, whether you're selling your body or not, or you doing some constructive and unconstructive, just continue to get your paper out here. Because damn it, we need money. Money solves all problems. Money solves all problems. Money handles everything. I know. Money's the root of all evil. Never continue the sentence. But money is the root of all evil. That's what's up. Shout out to Daryl for the $7 cash app. Say starting early. Hold up. Wait a minute. I got to shout some people out. Shout out to Mickey for the $22 cash app. Say on Wednesday. I appreciate that right there. You say the Bible says that. Yep. But how it has been taught to the people, money is the root of all evil, has kind of translated into people's mind that you don't need money. That if you try to get money, then you somehow evil. That ain't what it's talking about. That don't even make no damn sense. When the book says money answers all things too. But anyway, that's what's up. Y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. Damn it, I don't want to hold the people. Listen, let's get the thumbs up. Let's try to get over 500. Here we go.
New details in this morning in the death of 25-year-old Shankola Robinson. The North Carolina woman was found dead last month while vacationing in Mexico with friends. Mexican prosecutors say Robinson was killed in a, quote, direct attack, not an accident, end quote.
If you got friends like this, who needs enemies?
Now trying to get an unnamed American woman extradited there to face charges. Lilia Luciano joins us now with the latest on this investigation. Lilia, great to have you on set. Good morning.
They're trying to get an unnamed woman extradited back around there, back to Mexico. If anybody knows the name of the unnamed woman, because I thought that they had already put the unnamed woman out there, that's what I thought, but I am wrong, or I could be wrong.
It's good to see you both. Good morning. You know, this is such a terrible story, and it's a story that has gathered so much attention, especially after people started watching the videos that have emerged of Shankola Robinson being...
And I just want to say this right here. I am so glad that night to where we talked about it and I was supposed to show the video, I didn't know that she was naked. They took my goddamn channel. Boy, I appreciate myself for cutting off early because I wasn't feeling well. Moving right along.
She traveled to Mexico with 6 of her friends. Some of those friends initially on the phone, and once they got back to the U.S., told her family, her parents, that she died of alcohol poisoning. But then her death certificate listed her cause of death as a spinal cord and neck injury.
Spinal cord and neck injury. So what they're saying that because of the altercation that they had, the event that they had, where she did not want to fight back and she was getting beat up and stuff like that right there, that is the cause of death. Or that, is the cause of death. Go ahead.
Robinson's father told us many different things that are heartbreaking, but among those is that he wants to see justice, not just in terms of the person who directly attacked her daughter, but all of the friends who were there and looked by and filmed this attack.
Stop. You say they calling the boy girl an unnamed woman. A lot of people have speculated and or said, they said that they know it as a fact that was one of our LGBT brothers and or sister out here in these streets who jumped on her like that right there. Listen, I was going to say something about this baby outfit that she got on, because I was like, who the hell put them two greens together? Like that don't go together until you look at her eyes. Is her eyes green or are they blue? They look green to me. That's a good match. Go ahead.
It was happening. Let's take a look at the piece and I'll tell you a little bit more about it.
She was just a very, outgoing person. I mean, she loved people, just loved the friends that she was around.
Shankola Robinson's father says his daughter's friends are to blame for the 25-year-old's death at a resort in Mexico in late October. Days after her death, a video too disturbing to show went viral, showing a woman beating Robinson who was naked and not fighting.
They say that this is our LGBT brother and or sister. Say a whole transgender man. That's what they say.
Back while other friends watched and filmed nearby.
My daughter, she suffered, man. The last breath she took, she suffered. And they sit there and watch.
A local police report shows friends called for medical help just after 2 p.m.,
2 p.m.
saying Robinson had, quote, drunk a lot of alcohol. When the doctor arrived and suggested she be taken to a hospital, she told police Robinson's friends refused.
Stop. The friends called for the medical help after about 2 p.m., saying that Robinson had drunk a lot of alcohol. Are they not all like in college or something? Isn't that like a college outfit that she got on or something like that? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody educate me. Are they not all from college? Or they just all from the neighborhood? Or they all from a job, something like that right there. But doctor said that the friends refused to send Robinson to the hospital. No, she don't need to go. Whoa. But y'all call for help. What do you mean she don't need to go? Say, I drank a lot of alcohol, laugh out loud, say, never needed a doctor. I'm trying to tell you. All we needed was praying. If I just make it through the day, I make it through the day, I never do it again. That's how we be on that good out here in these streets. But the reason that I asked was like they all in school or something like that. That mean that they was at least trying to get an education. You know what I'm saying? And they just came up with the thought process of, she done drunk too much. That's what's up. Go ahead.
And insisted on keeping her at the resort.
They insisted when it came to the medical the person with the damn degree came around and, advised that she need to be transported. We need to go on to take a ride there so she can get on the machines and stuff like that right there, so we can get like the x-rays and the MRIs and all that fly stuff right there. She good? Wait, what?
Mr. Robinson says her friends called Shanquilla's mother that night to say she was being treated for alcohol poisoning.
Okay.
An autopsy report released days later states Robinson died of a severe spinal cord injury and neck trauma at around 3 p.m. After her death, all 6 friends returned to the United States.
Stop. That's why I wrote the 2 p.m. down, because they say that she died by 3. Wait, hold up. Let me see what the autopsy saying again.
Her friends called Shanquilla's mother that night to say she was being treated for alcohol poisoning. Mm-hmm. An autopsy report released days later states Robinson died of a severe spinal cord injury and neck trauma at around 3 p.m.
She died around 3 p.m. They called after 2. My thought is, so wait. So she was dead like a long time, or she was on her way out. But are they trying to tell us that from the little fight that we saw, and I'm not saying that a person cannot die real quick from a fight and or can be injured enough to die of a short fight. But according to the fight, it really didn't look, you know what I'm saying? But I could be wrong. I'm not a medical professional. All I'm trying to say, in my mind, is they fought more than one time. Why was she naked, though?
After her death, all 6 friends returned to the United States. Mexican authorities are now seeking the extradition of a single female suspect. John Jay College law professor Dmitry Shaknovich says the process now lies in the hands of the U.S. justice system.
They will engage in their own due process to see if this person that is alleged to have committed a crime should be extradited.
What do you want to see happen?
I want the truth, man. I just want them to get back over there and tell the Mexican authorities why they did what they did.
Hold on, pimp. I do understand that a lot of people is not willing to take it there. I do get it because of the choices that our kinfolk make. That's your choice. But damn it, if it's foul play, of course we want justice. It's just in my mind, you mean like they stayed like in the same city? We live like around each other. Justice, I think I'm willing to take it there. I just, but like we all different, but I'm willing to take. You finna give me the correct answer, one way or another, in the community.
I can't even be a grandfather I can't even walk her down the aisle, man. Only thing I can do is cherish the moment that we had, the 25 years while she was here on this earth.
Robinson's death is now being investigated by Mexican authorities as a femicide, or the killing of a woman because of her gender.
A femicide. I didn't even know that was a thing. Y'all, hold on. The hell is a femicide is the killing of a woman. I've never heard. That's like another charge. They could charge you with like murder and then charge you with femicide. So I'm guessing that like that gives you or gets you more time or something like that. Computers was listening to me. Femicide.
FBI said that they have opened an investigation into her death, and at this point it's still unclear whether those who witnessed the fight may also be in any form of legal jeopardy.
Stop. Femicide or feminicide. Feminicide is a hate crime which is broadly defined as the intentional killing of women or girls because they are females. Oh, wait a minute. The person who probably is the person who they trying to extradite can possibly be LGBT. The intentional killing of a woman or girls because they are female. I hate to say it, but who have a problem with females. And I'm not saying that they are the only one who have a problem with females, but typically men who are trying to be females really don't like fish. I'm just throwing it out. This is just my thoughts. Just saying. I don't know.
There are so many strange components to this story. Can you expand the discrepancies between the initial police report and what was contained in the autopsy? Because there isn't a consistent narrative here.
Yeah, that's, there's a number of discrepancies. Of course, first, her friend saying that this was alcohol poisoning, calling her mom as she was in some form of distress, as she was getting medical attention, and telling her this is alcohol poisoning. When they go back to Mexico, from Mexico to the States, they maintain that story. But then days later, when the parents received the autopsy, they say, wait a minute, there's something wrong. One thing that Mr. Robinson told me, too, that was really shocking, he says, when I went to the funeral home, and he was very grateful for the person in Mexico who helped bring his daughter home, who helped arrange for all that to happen. When he saw the state in which his daughter's body was, he knew that something else had happened. He knew something was wrong, and it could not be alcohol poisoning. He said,
they had the cash, they had the casket painted, I was just thinking to myself, do they have a thing called melicide or masculine side or something like that right there, like for us? Because a lot of people kill us intentionally, and sometimes because we are men. But I don't know.
She had a broken or busted lip, that she had other contusions. And so finally, when these videos start coming out, everything changes. But the main discrepancy between the police report and the autopsy is the autopsy says she died at 3:15, 15 minutes after the attack or the injury.
Wow.
But the police report, that's the autopsy, the police report.
She said 15 minutes after the injury or the attack. So what she just told us that the fight transpired or took place at 3 o'clock. So if the fight took place at 3 o'clock, then why did they call a nurse or a doctor at 2 o'clock? I'm really confused.
Tells a whole timeline of a doctor who showed up at the hospital, who saw her, who started treating her, suggested that Shanquella be taken to the hospital. The friends apparently told this doctor, no, let's keep her here. And then hours go by. This doctor keeps working on her, giving her CPR multiple times. At some point, she starts convulsing. Later on, the doctor could no longer detect a pulse. And by 6 p.m., about 3 hours later, after the doctor arrived, is when she's declared dead.
Whoa, I ain't know all that. Say, no, Willie, this is a charge in Mexico because women are killed in Mexico at record numbers. Oh, what? That's cool. But why they ain't got nothing for the men? Hold on, whoa, watch it. Men is being killed in record numbers in the great United States of America. Record numbers. Especially darker hue. Did y'all just hear what she had done said? The timelines is all messed up.
Treating her, suggested that Shanquella be taken to her mom as she was in some form of distress, as she was getting medical attention, and telling her this is alcohol poisoning. When they go back to Mexico, from Mexico to the States, they maintain that story. But then days later, when the parents receive the autopsy, they say, wait a minute, there's something wrong. One thing that Mr. Robinson told me, too, that was really shocking, he says, when I went to the funeral home, and he was very grateful.
Who does CPR for 3 hours? Have y'all ever had to really do CPR, not watch somebody do it? Like do it on a human being. I've done it. You ain't going to 3 hours. Do you know it's hard to go 5 minutes? Shout out to Kaija for the $2 super chat. You say, Mr. Super Chat, Willie say it's called androcide. Androcide, I think we talked about this right here before. Hold up. Wait a minute before I forget my other point, though. Androcide. Wait a minute. Hold up. And you say that I missed your thing. Androcide. Shit. The word you enter in the dictionary could check spelling and I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna come back to it.
For the person in Mexico who helped bring his daughter home, who helped arrange for all that to happen. When he saw the state in which his daughter's body was, he knew that something else had happened. He knew something was wrong, and it could not be alcohol poisoning. He said she had a broken or busted lip, that she had other contusions. And so finally, when these videos start coming out, everything changes. But the main thing, the main discrepancy between the police report and the autopsy is the autopsy says she died at 3:15. Shout out to Kaja for the $5 super chat. He say, Willie, that's not a sugar fella. The Mexican authorities thought she was a man because of the wig she wore. Oh, okay. I ain't know that. 15 minutes after the attack or the injury. Wow. But the police report, that's the autopsy, the police report tells a whole timeline of a doctor who showed up at the hospital, who saw her, who started treating her, suggested that Shanquella be taken to the hospital. The friends apparently told this doctor, no, let's keep her here. And then hours go by. This doctor keeps working on her, giving her CPR multiple times. You cannot tell me that a doctor will continue to give you CPR multiple times because you can really do damage to the rib cage. You can really do damage to other organs. At some point, she starts convulsing. Later on, the doctor could no longer detect a pulse. And by 6 p.m., about 3 hours later, after the doctor arrived, is when she's declared dead. But y'all told us earlier that 3:15 she was declared dead. Oh, just on them other papers. Go. So those 3 hours are a huge question mark for the family and for everyone looking into. He said that doctor lying. Hell, the doctor probably wasn't the doctor. To the story. So, Lilia, we keep saying friends, but clearly not friends. I mean, what do we know about these individuals who traveled with her? Well, Mr. Robinson was telling me that they were college friends of hers, that they all showed up, or many of them. So they are in college. They college friends. So when I had that thought back earlier that they came up with the alcohol thing and they in college, what is the college's teaching? Showed up to the family's house. One in particular went to her mom's house and, maintained the story of alcohol poisoning and was there for the family, that they brought her luggage and cell phone back to the family. Like nothing, like there was no foul play or anything. And the moment the videos started popping up, started leaking, which may have leaked from some of those friends because they were the ones filming, it seems. Yeah. The one who recorded with the phone put the video up. You know what I'm saying? Because we is in a time of day of world star. Hell, record, upload is what we promote around here. So this is what that
that camera person did. Recorded it and uploaded. Think about this right here. A lot of people get mad. Oh, I just thought about this right. A lot of people get mad that where people just standing around and record and shit. Do y'all know if people didn't stand around and record, we wouldn't know what happens? So, listen, either we want people to assist people, or do we want someone to record what's going on? People say, oh man, the man the dude recording was just wrong and da-da-da-da-da. How do y'all think we have videos on the internet? What do you mean it's wrong? It was wrong. I do get it, because we don't think it all the way through. We don't think it all the way through. We get emotional. We're talking about it's morally and ethically wrong to record somebody. If this recording, watch this. If this recording wouldn't have never taken place, they would have had no legs to stand on as far as blaming one of the friends. Yeah. Die about that goddamn footage. Think about it. If the recording would have never taken place because, you shouldn't. Yeah. The video told the truth. People mad at the dude record. Man, how come the man just sit around and watch a woman get beat like that? Whoa, slow me down. So this the first time that a male has recorded females fighting? Is this the first time that a male have recorded a female fighting? Watch it. She didn't even get stomped like in other videos to where females is fighting each other. And they stomping the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? Just in my mind, this was like barely a fight. And because she did not fight back, so in a sense, it wasn't a fight. She just got jumped on. Do y'all know how many people is trying to blame the dude who recorded more than the Mitch who fought him?
Like from what you see in the video.
I just don't understand,
Then they disappeared.
Right, why you would film it and not try to stop it.
Yeah. Perfect. I don't understand. Why would you try to film it and not try to stop it? Whoa. They grown. What are you talking about? What is it that? Wasn't we taught to mind our business? Stay out of people's business. A lot of folk has gotten hurt. Watch this. When people is in domestic love relationship and they out in the street fighting, you may try to intervene, fuck around and get stabbed and shot. And who stay together? Them same people who was having a domestic love event. He don't understand. If it was not for the person recording, we wouldn't have nothing to talk about. Damn, I'm smart.
And B, have they identified that individual who we see in the video hitting her?
It sounds like that person is identifiable to the family, or at least to the group of friends, that it wasn't a stranger, that it was one of the friends. And, Mexican authorities now are seeking to extradite this person.
You say they killed the OG. I'm not saying that they didn't kill her. I am not saying that somebody killed, that one of the friends killed her. I ain't saying that. All I'm saying, if we did not have the video, we wouldn't be sitting here having this discussion. Willie, you say you see in the video when she grabs her by the neck and slam her on the floor where the injury occurred. Oh. We gonna back it up. Say that's a fact. Record. I'm trying to tell a lot of the videos that's on the internet, period, especially for us who do videos, who make videos of other videos, especially the fight videos. There's males who record these things and upload. a lot of times things need to be recorded because it can show that someone lied. Oops, like this one. He should have helped her. If he would have helped her, he couldn't have been able to record.
As we know, of course.
Oh, hell. We can say this right here, too. He tried to help her. I know. We don't think it all the way through. A lot of times we don't take it on the opposite side. He tried to help her by telling her to fight back. Shout out to Lundy for the $1 cash out. He say in the USA, say all of them would be charged. I'm snitch. I'm trying to tell you something.
There are between 40 and 100 and something extraditions from Mexico to the U.S. Mexican officials in the past have said, look, it needs to go both ways, and the U.S. has to get better and speedier at extraditing people to Mexico.
That's right. That's right. Us, we got to be faster on shipping people back. We got to work it out. Ship people back faster. Yeah. You say it was people, then just him say it's two females recording too. But listen. I'm glad I said that right there. Because if you know that, other people know that. Other people know that it was more than just the person recording. They putting damn near most of the blame on the dude recording. Not even the chick who beat her up.
So now, that is in the hands of the U.S. legal system. There's multiple departments that participate in the process, but eventually, if a judge decides that there is enough evidence, she can be eventually, this woman, extradited to Mexico. Now, in that police report...
She can be, and then she say this woman. Y'all might be right. This may be a trans, one of our trans sisters out here. Did y'all just hear how she switched it up really, really quick?
Eventually, if a judge decides that there is enough evidence, she can be eventually this woman extradited to Mexico.
She can be this woman. Why did she change that? I'm finna explain it. Damn it, it just clicked. She changed it from she because she did not know if that's the pronouns that person used, in my opinion. She changed it from she to this woman. And she did that quick because she called herself. Hold on. In my opinion, that's why.
Now, that is in the hands of the U.S. legal system. There's multiple departments that participate in the process, but eventually, if a judge decides that there is enough evidence, she can be eventually this woman extradited to Mexico. Now, in that police report, or in the extradition report, Mexican authorities are saying we're still investigating to see if any other people were accessories or participated in something like a cover-up. Wow. So it doesn't end with one person so far.
Wow. That's good. Everybody needs to be extradited. Everybody, because they all lied. They all lied, or they all didn't tell the truth. So that's obstruction of justice, ain't it? Say it's questionable. You should have a platform, I tell you. I'm just like, wait, hold on. When shit don't make sense, antennas go up with me. It just don't go.
Willie.
Say she was naked because they all agreed to go skinny dipping when in fact they weren't. They just wanted her to be naked and beaten. But my part, if we going skinny dipping, like if that is the case, and we going skinny dipping, you typically go skinny dipping when you get to the water. You don't get naked and then walk to the water unless the water is right behind the villa and you can walk out like on like a wooden plane, like the things that you see in the movies. You walk out on the plane and like the lake is right there, but it's like a private villa. You can walk out and then get in there, but ain't nobody else naked. Hold on. Is y'all gonna take y'all clothes off too? You know what I'm saying? You say on the video, say she was looking for them, and when she found them, they stopped talking. say it was video of them talking. I missed all that.
Yeah, always appreciate your reporting. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Like, you get naked at the water. Just saying.
Thank you, Bo.
All right, for more on this case, let's bring in George Pirro. He's a former assistant director of the FBI's International Operations Division. George, you just
say females love traveling with those trans males. A sad fact.
heard the reporting there from our colleague Lilia. What kind of role can the FBI play in a case like this?
Good morning. As you know, the FBI has authority to investigate crimes committed against U.S. citizens abroad, as well as crimes committed by U.S. citizens.
That's right. Our government have the right to investigate crimes all across the world, just like every other country has the right, because everybody have embassies in everybody's country. So everybody got the right to investigate what something happened to their people. See, I seen videos of the boyfriend, the dude, right after trying to explain.
So in this case, the FBI would be supporting our Mexican authorities in determining the cause of death and the circumstances around surrounding this particular, what appears to be a homicide. The FBI would provide everything from technical, evidentiary, assistance that could help either the FBI and the U.S. Attorney's Office here prosecute, or the Mexican authorities.
Shout out to Logan for the $5 super chat. He say, I'm drawing up warrants and getting all them back to dead county. Hey, look. They need to be whooped in the great United States of America.
We should highlight the importance of what's known as Black Twitter as well. Shanquella Robinson's mother, in fact, says if it wasn't for folks online pushing for answers to these questions.
You know, it's strange that they have something called Black Twitter. It's just crazy. What about like white Twitter, Asian Twitter, Mexican Twitter, Cuban Twitter, Dominican Republic Twitter, Japanese Twitter? It's just Black Twitter, and don't own none of it. That's what's up.
It wouldn't have received the national attention it's getting now. George, from your point of view, now that things are really heating up, do you really consider this, because there's so much attention and we have extradition now being thrown around, that things will still are only just really getting started? And explain to us how the extradition process will work, since you've got the U.S. and Mexico involved here on both sides.
Why do we need the explanation? Listen, damn it, in the expedition, listen. In the expedition, we go lock their ass up and then we put them on the boat. Or, damn it, we put them on the same buses that they sent the buses from Florida, like the D.C. and shit like that. We put them on the same buses and send them on around there. Now I got the hell. You put them on Spirit. You put them on Spirit Airline and fly them around there. You know what I'm saying? You say, don't say it, Willie said they'll cancel you.
As you can imagine, extraditing a U.S. citizen to a foreign country is a very complex and difficult process.
Now, why would transporting, extraditing someone to another country be a difficult process? Explain it.
And it's designed to be difficult to protect U.S. citizens. So,
I understand what he's saying. That country may want that person to be extradited, but they don't have, I guess, like the proper causes or stuff like that. They don't have, or they can't prove why this person needs to be extradited.
The first step is the Mexican authorities have to reach the United States through diplomatic channels, provide sufficient documentation.
Yeah, sufficient evidence and documentations of why they need our American citizens shipped around there. Go.
In supporting the extradition, there are levels of review both at the State Department and then at the Department of Justice Office of International Affairs. If there is sufficient documentation or evidence to support the extradition, then it's forwarded to the U.S. Attorney's Office in the jurisdiction that has where in this case it would be in North Carolina, and a judge will review and make a determination. There are appeals, so I can tell you extraditions can be a long process. It's a long process.
All right. So shout out to the U.S. for making things difficult if other countries want us to be extradited. Listen, a lot of people talk crap about the great United States of America, but you do not want to be incarcerated in other countries. You really don't, because you don't have the same rights and things of that nature, and you will find out real fast. You'll find out real fast the freedoms you have in the great United States of America. And shout out to I Dodge Trap for the $2 super chat. He says she finna get flowed out in con. Yeah, that's what's up.
So, George, you mentioned that the FBI...
See, I wish this was in Polk County. Hey, cause boy, I sheriff Polk County in Polk County, Florida, would be doing a real dance when it come down to this story here.
It does investigate crimes like this one. So
say, yeah, they're gonna have to drink pissy water in there.
If the Mexican authorities do not succeed in getting the suspect or suspects extradited back to Mexico to face charges here, so does that mean that they just go free? There's nothing that can be done here in the United States?
No, absolutely not. So there is a federal violation where an American citizen who commits murder overseas, and in this particular case, it's a murder of another American, can be charged in the United States. And the FBI has historically investigated those types of crimes and brought individuals to justice. So in this particular case, there would be significant cooperation and discussion between the Mexican authorities or FBI office in Mexico City, and then of course in Charlotte, and the individuals responsible for the death could face federal charges in a U.S. court.
You say this case could take a very long time. It's too many moving parts. You're absolutely correct about that right there. Shout out to Marcus for the $2 super chat. Say there's a reason that Mexico wants to extradite them. Yeah, because listen. The place that this transpired is a place of, let's say, revenue. Is a place where they make money. And if they don't handle this situation to the satisfactory of everybody who travel around there, they can lose a whole bunch of money. So they got to put their own feet to the fire. They got to put their own feet to the fire. Listen, yeah, we slipped in the beginning, but damn it, we're trying to make it right around here in these streets. We need them back around here.
Which is, I know, what the family of Miss Robinson want to see, those responsible brought to justice. George Shapiro, thank you very much for your insight today.
Thank you.
I think, here, watch this. Watch this here. All of the hundreds of thousands that was donated, if I'm not mistaken, that GoFundMe went over 150 or 200,000 or something like that. I could be wrong. Somebody correct me. I believe that if they want the truth, they need to put that paper up. Put up 25 grand, 50 grand for the truth. 25 grand, 50 grand for the truth. Because listen. They gonna snitch. They gonna snitch on each other. Because don't nobody want to be held responsible for that girl dying. Say it's over 350. At least use 50 for the truth. Listen, we need 50 grand for the truth. 50 for the truth. Damn it, we'll give it to your mama now. Say her GoFundMe is at 392, 681. They can at least do the 50 for the truth. Don't nobody want to be charged with this murder. Don't nobody want it, especially if they didn't lay hands on her. Hell, even if they did lay hands on her, don't nobody want to be charged with murdering this girl. Say more than that. Shout out to Marcus for the $2 super chat. Say more than that. You say they trying to set a case basis. Say they trying to set a case basis. Yeah. Man, they trying to get all their ducks in the row. I'm trying to tell you something. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. Say Brittany Griner gonna be upset out here in the street. Man, they doing their thing with Brittany out there. And hold up. Shout out to Brittany for the $20 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Appreciate the support. Y'all. These numbers should have been over 500. They should have been over 1,000. Personally, just how I'm feeling. You say, Willie, stop pretending like we care around here. Say they already spent enough on the funeral. Ooh. Was that why they had the horse and the carriage? Shit like that right there?
His death as
October.
Why?
Robinson.
Outgoing person. I mean, she loved people, just loved the friends that she was around.
Shankola Robinson's father says his daughter's friends are to blame for the 25-year-old's death at a resort in Mexico in late October. Days after her death, a video too disturbing to show went viral, showing a woman beating Robinson, who was naked and not fighting back, while other friends watched and filmed nearby.
My daughter, she suffered, man.
Well, you're right about that. It's gonna be like a long process. You say Brittany Griner is the new Hugh Hefner of Russia women's prison night. Hey, but what from what I think or what I know or what I've heard, Russia is not cool with LGBT. From what I think or what I heard. Said the video was leaked by one of the friends they didn't want to be blamed. There you go. Like I was saying, don't nobody want to be charged. Don't nobody want to be charged for this right here, and that will make someone talk. Just in my mind, if you put the money up, we can get someone to talk early. Really, really early. We can get somebody to talk before criminal. You put them fifth up, we can get somebody to talk before criminal. Because whether they get extradited or not, somebody going to prison. Somebody going to the resort. I'm trying to tell you somebody going down there. Say, yeah, she done got beat up a few times. I can believe that. People who get beat up and don't want to fight back, they are not fighters. Which is not bad to not be a fighter. Especially a female. Like, I just don't be understanding why women be fighters. Or get looked down on if you're not a fighter and you're a female. Like, what? I know so many females who have never gotten into a fight. They're women. They've never gotten into a fight. They just never. And I'm not saying that you provoke fights if you've never like fought and stuff like that. I said all that right there wrong. I was trying to fix what I had done said. Hold up. Wait a minute. So I'm transpiring right now. Hell going on down here in these streets. So listen. When you're going on vacay, when you're going, damn Amazon, well, y'all look around and get shot around here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? But look here. They need to all be taken down there, stripped naked. Get one of them belts that has the holes in them, the double holes all the way down the belt. Somebody need to be holding a water hose, spraying on them, while somebody who got like a lot of strength can just swing that belt and just swing that belt. We'll beat till you start talking. We'll beat till you get the truth. Say poetic justice, will it talk? You know what I'm saying? Damn it. we gonna beat until we get the truth. If somebody's gonna steal your Amazon packages, Willie, that's why it's cameras there goddamn well. They can take it. They can take it. But boy, if I catch them, goddamn, I'm trying to tell you something. I catch through the pop. I was in fear for my life. You know what I'm saying? You say they blaming the BM for her death, or is it the black man, or is it the baby mama? Shout out to Latanya for the $2 super chat. He said, "Here's my first offering, Pastor, a $2 challenge." I appreciate that right there. So listen. This is gonna be long and drawn out. I guess we will have to come back and do another update in the future if they put that paper up and somebody come out of tail early. Then we'll get right back into it, play that, have conversations about that right there. Before I go ahead on and get y'all on up out of here. Before I get you on up out of here. Can't just let you go like that. Now can I? Listen, we got to get the numbers up. Y'all. Got to get the numbers up. Let's go ahead on and move it right along. I'm just so proud that y'all stay around here. Just so y'all can be entertained out here in these streets. Hold on. Listen to this one right here. I have a story. That a dad kills. I love when a dad kills. A dad kills her daughter's ex-boyfriend. Man, hold on. A dad kills his daughter ex-boyfriend after the boyfriend allegedly tried to jump on him. Behind that monkey, we always get into something. Shout out to Carol, Carol for the $25 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Here you go. Look.
Details tonight about a father who is suspected of murder. Quite a backstory here. On Monday, Jose Mendoza allegedly shot and killed his daughter's ex-boyfriend in Palmdale. Detectives say the ex, Giovanni Gutierrez, went to her job at a car dealership and took her cell phone. The former couple then met in person so she could get her phone back. When he tried to break her car mirror, she drove off, so he chased her. After pulling over, the woman told authorities Gutierrez put his hands around her neck. That's when her dad showed up, pulling up in the car and shooting Gutierrez. Later, Jose Mendoza apparently tried to turn himself in, admitting that he shot him once in the head. He went to the sheriff's station. Nobody was there for a moment. And so Mendoza left.
That's the story.
Details tonight about
I shot him in the head, so I'm finna go around here to the police department and tell them that I shot him in the head. Wasn't nobody around there. Ain't nobody answer the door. Say my dad all day long. Ain't nobody answer the door. Listen, I know people don't like to hear this. Females is the cause of, I would say, about 80% of people dying. Daughters is the cause of things happening to their male family members because of their decision. A large percentage of their male family members get harmed because of their monkey. Because of their decisions. Fathers get killed, go to prison, get beat up, stabbed, all that shit behind their daughter's monkey and her decision. I know. Willie, you can't blame me. Yes, I can. Just like we did yesterday, that 15-year-old monkey got 3 people in the household killed trying to get some online meat. Ain't nothing wrong with getting online meat, but it's her fault.
Father who is suspected of murder. Quite a backstory here. On Monday, Jose Mendoza allegedly shot and killed his daughter's ex-boyfriend in Palmdale. Detectives say the ex, Giovanni Gutierrez, went to her job at a car dealership and took her cell phone.
Went to her job and took a cell phone.
The former couple then met in person so she could get her phone back. When
former couple met in person. I got a question. If he came up to her job, that's harassment, that's a sign of threat. Especially he took her phone, so that's theft. On the job. If you do something to somebody on the job, the police, they take that to serious. You know what I'm saying? So why wasn't the police called to go ahead on and try to apprehend him so she can get the phone back? Oh, I just meet up with him later because he used his phone to call to the job and tell him, if you want your phone, you got to meet up with me and talk.
He tried to break her car mirror. She drove off, so he chased her. After pulling over, the woman told authorities Gutierrez put his hands around her neck.
Stop. She was surprised that he broke the car window or tried to break the car window thing. You surprised? He can't. Yeah. Harassment, stalking, menacing, and theft. She was surprised. You met him? Bitch, he came to your job and took your phone. I told y'all that's like the most important thing on earth to us. Our phones. Shout out to Latanya for the $3 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. She's so smart. She didn't call the police. Hell, her job so smart. The job didn't call the police. They're supposed to be smarter than us, like early. I don't understand.
And took her cell phone. The former couple then met in person so she could get her phone back. When he tried to break her car mirror, she drove off, so he chased her. After pulling over, the woman told authorities Gutierrez put his hands around her neck. That's when her dad showed up, pulling up in the car and shooting Gutierrez.
Stop. Whoa. We missing a lot in this story. I'm not going to hold y'all, but we missing a lot. Let me play it back real quick. Get on out of there.
Put his hands around her neck.
Hold on. Whoa.
Woman told authorities Gutierrez he tried to break her car mirror.
He tried to break her car mirrors. She drove off.
So he chased her. After pulling over, the woman told
he chased her. After pulling over, she told authorities that he put his arms around her, his hands around her throat. When did he put the hands around your throat? Was it when you first got there and then he bust your window? Or you waited till he bust your window and then he put his hands around you and you was able to drive off? Shit confusing? It's confusing. Because I know good as well hell after he bust your window and you drove off and he followed you, did you pull over and try to have a conversation then and then he choke you? Say he was choking the mess out there, baby. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Wade, for the $2 cash out. He say, why we won't let the police do their job and call them? I'm trying to tell you.
Authorities Gutierrez put his hands around her neck.
Yeah, like. Oh, why did she pull over? Said the dad was probably near. Hold on. Wait. This is why it don't make sense. Who called the daddy? She didn't have a phone. I can understand why she was at the job and after her phone was taken that she called her dad or something like that right there. But she was at the job. Unless she told the dad, well, I am going to meet up with him over here to get my phone. Unless she said that, then how did the daddy know where to come?
Hands around her neck. That's when her dad showed up, pulling up in the car and shooting Gutierrez.
Stop. Wait a minute. I thought about it again. Remember, she went to meet Buddy. Buddy bust the window. She drove away. He followed her. He chased her. How her daddy knew where to show up at? Because even if she called her daddy from the job and told her daddy what had to transpire and I'm going to meet him around here to go on to pick my phone up, and the incident happened before the dad even got there and she drove off, he chased her, how did the daddy know where to go?
Later, Jose Mendoza apparently tried to turn himself in, admitting that he shot him once in the head. He went to the sheriff's station. Nobody was there for a moment, and so Mendoza left.
He went back home. I done bust him. I'm going home. So now the dad has a murder charge.
Details tonight.
The dad is suspected of murder, so he have a charge. So we got to wait. We got to wait to see how they gonna work it out. Are they gonna be able to say that it was defending someone else, defending his daughter, his child? Are they gonna let a man off? You know what I'm saying? I hope they let her play off. Moving right along. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm just saying something, y'all. We be in situations. We get in situations behind, and listen, how many stories have you saw to where a mother has to get into a situation because of her son? Oh, how many situations have you heard of a father having to get in situations because of his son? Especially when it's dealing with like the opposite sex. I don't remember one. Say nope, he followed him, premeditated. It could be premeditated too. It could be first degree murder out here in the goddamn street. The daddy will probably like, okay. Tell him, meet you here. I'm going to be there waiting to see what transpires. If he act up, I'm going to pop him. If he act up, I'm going to pop him. Now, it only benefits the daddy. It only benefits the daddy if he get off. But you're taking a chance with your freedom because of the decision that your daughter made. Do y'all not understand? But Will, I'm a ride or die for mine. Yeah. And she gonna be out here in the goddamn street slinging that monkey again after your head locked up and or behind bars. Oh, locked up is behind bars. And or your picture on the t-shirt and or in the hospital and or violently assaulted. She's still gonna continue to make dumb decisions or the wrong decision. Say daddy got a free body. Say daddy got a free body. Say free a good dad. I'm trying to tell you now, shit. Hey. Let my dog go. Say no more choking my daughter and saying gracia. You know what I'm saying? But. What if she like to be choked? We can take it as, oh, he's hurting her. When a lot of us like to be choked. We so crazy. We play too much. We really play too much out here in these streets. Listen, I am pretty sure that they was in a domestic love relationship before they decided to separate and divide. Now, even though they have broken up, we know some people don't want to be broken up with. So I do understand the ex coming around to the job because bitch won't answer the phone. I can't come to your house because your daddy around there. You know what I'm saying? So I do understand situations now. Don't get it twisted. But it all starts with the decisions that we make. Say, Willie, these news stations in such a hurry to get the story out. That's why we have to watch 3 or 4 stations to understand the story. Absolutely correct. And y'all be seeing that I be having to play like 2 to 4 news stories for the main events a lot of times. Because you just can't get it out of one station. That's the problem. That's the problem. They said the family told the boyfriend, don't let her daddy find. This is a real big problem. Y'all listen, players. Prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show, y'all, is just a finger. If your prostate don't work, your meat don't work, you mess around and lose your la out here in these streets. Say, Willie is the best news ever you have seen. I appreciate that right there. Look here, y'all. Give yourself a pat on the back. Because, you know, made it to the end of the midday news. That's what's up. We will be back for the nightly news today. We will be back tonight at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time out here in these streets. I appreciate y'all. Y'all finna go on and get on up out of here. Remember, let your churn make their own decisions and then let them deal with the repercussions on their own. Hell, if anything, when you see your daughter fighting, record, upload. You know what I'm saying? Record, upload. Die about that goddamn footage. He said, I bet the boyfriend knows that the dad is serious now. Yep, him dead. Him off earth. For coming around there and grabbing the phone. For coming around there, taking the phone off her job, he lost his life that same day. That's what's up. Listen, live how you want to live. Hell, die how you want to die. Don't let nobody change what you want to do out here in the goddamn street. He said, set your alarm because YouTube won't notify you. I appreciate that right there. Set your alarm, y'all. Listen, we ain't got over 500 none this week. I think y'all really do be mad at a player. But we ain't tripping. Y'all, I'm going to see y'all around by 8 o'clock. Well, at 8 o'clock, not round about. At 8 o'clock, y'all come on back around here. I appreciate y'all for rocking. I done hit that damn button. Boy, y'all have a good one. I'm out of here.